Carlos, what happened with Nimmo on that play in left field, and is there any concern that something could flare up on him now moving forward?
Yeah, so looks like, I don't know if the spike got stuck there with the turf and little hyperextended the knee there. We want to have the doctor take a look at him. He was able to manage. He was stable and played through it, obviously finished the game. I kept checking with him. The trainers continue to check with him. So, yeah, we'll see what the doctor says here, and we'll go from there. But as of right now, I'm not too concerned. But, again, let's see what the doctor says here.
And that was his left knee?
No, that's the left knee. So right knee was the one that he was dealing with in spring training. So, yeah.
Did he have to convince you to stay in? It looked like you guys had a bit of a discussion before.
No, yeah. So when I went out there, obviously, as I'm running towards left field, it looks like he was in pain, right? So I'm thinking he's probably going to come out of the game. But took a second there, kind of walk around, and he said he was good enough to continue to play, and he's smart. He knows himself better than anybody. If he's not going to risk it. So, and then again, the trainer checked him, and he finished the game.
And how did he look to you the rest of the way?
Fine. Again, managing a little bit probably, but fine. Nothing that, for me to let him continue and finish the game there.
Yeah, it's so tough tonight.
Yeah, I think the secondary pitches, he had to use them, and because fastball command was a little on and off. He's got life on the fastball, but I thought, the way he used the changeup and the curveball, effectively, kind of kept off balance, and he went deep there.
He had the walks there in the third inning, walked Pete to force in the run, and then you really had your shot there. But it's just frustrating that you couldn't tack on there.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 outs. I thought we had some really good at-bats there. It was good to see Tyrone beating out the double play and keeping the inning alive. Lindor walks, Soto walks, P walks, and then we just didn't come up with a big hit with 2 outs, But I thought on that inning, we took some really good at-bats.
The last handful of series, I think ever since Washington, it just feels like it's been a little bit more of a grind than it was before that. Are you seeing anything differently from the group over this stretch?
Grind as far as?
Just wins and losses not coming as easily as it did in the weeks before.
It's never going to be easy, It's and that's what makes the big leagues the big leagues. You're going to go through stretches where you got to find a way, you got to fight, and you're going to go through some ups and downs. But I feel like overall we've been right there on every game. The guys continue to compete, and that's what you want. Right? Obviously, you want to come up on top, and we will. But nothing to concern there.
What did you see from Peterson tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was better than the number, other than that pitch to Gurriel for the 2-run homer. We don't make a play, and that's a completely different inning. I thought, he used all of his pitches. I thought the fastball was good, the changeup, slider. But again, I think, a play here and there, again, one pitch to Gurriel, but I thought it was good.
What did you think of Gurriel getting a double on that one?
We just didn't make a play there. So once you get past Vientos, as far as Nim play, is off the line, like double.
I meant credit with the double because it looked like it went right through Vientos.
Yeah. It looked like it was right at him. So
A couple walks tonight. Soto passed Mickey Mantle for the most walks by a player who hasn't turned 27 yet. What's it mean for a player to accomplish something with their name next to a guy like that, and also just about his ability in general to just get on base?
Yeah, pretty impressive. And when you're talking about those names, he's only 26 and he's already in that category. That's elite. That's not easy to do, and that's what makes him a special hitter. His ability to control the strike zone, and he's done it since he got to the big leagues. And it seems like he continues to get better at it. And he's not afraid to take his walk. If they don't want to pitch to him, he's just gonna get on base. So, pretty big accomplishment there.